Who needs to?
Unlike, I will be streaming a lot longer. Because I took a big nap. And I don't work tomorrow.
I actually took a big nap uh, today as well, but I also don't work tomorrow too. Actually, you know what? Good stuff.
Local Duke has a big sleep.
We just put those promotional tweets together and make sure it's the right stuff. Cool. All right, we can get started on development now.
I'm not ready yet.
I say that, but I actually didn't check if everything's actually streaming correctly either. I should probably do that. Twitch looks like it's doing good. Now we just gotta check YouTube.
The YouTubes. I'm gonna eat my burger.
Got the background music a little bit loud, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay, it seems to be streaming. So,
Zoomberg.
let's see. Today I want to work more on the gunplay.
Me, my dumbass, I was like, all I need to do is launch Yakuza and then hit start streaming. I'll be fine. Forgot to turn on VC face.
Well, that's quite the issue there, isn't it? Alright. So, just to add weapon spread to our shooting is actually relatively simple.
Start Yakuza.
Just add a pin here.
Finish bird.
Split it. That background music is so loud. There we go. And then from there, am I crazy? No, I'm fine. Random floats in range.
I haven't played Yakuza 0 in over a year.
It's a good one, though.
It's a very good game.
It's a GG. We just take these values here. We can just plug them in. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
The only thing really left to do is give them a value. So we'll start, let's say max spread is, I don't know, 0.2 and min spread is 0.1. And then we'll just see what that looks like. What is our player currently holding?
Is there a reason they animated that? I just saw a guy order a drink from a vending machine and he started rolling the can in between his hands.
Fascinating. I wonder what that is for.
That's why I'm asking. You're the one who's been to Japan.
Is it winter?
Yes, it's New Year's.
It's New Year's. So it's because it's cold. He probably got the hot drink.
I guess. I think. I actually don't know if Kamurocho is an imaginary, made-up Yakuza place or an actual place.
You have Google. that's not working.
It is fictional. Okay. Modeled after the Kabu. That K just threw me for a loop. Kabukicho in Shinjuku, Tokyo. If that helps explain. I don't know. The only place I know is or recognize is Tokyo.
What were the locations again? Sorry, I was barely listening.
Oh my god. Alright. It's modeled after Kabukicho in Shinjuku, Tokyo.
Oh, Shinjuku. Okay. It's just a district in Tokyo. I believe it's on the west side?
Alright. Burger has been consumed, so start stream. How lazy of a streamer are you? I am streaming the same game, and all I had to do was just change the title. And I didn't even change it much. So
That's
the
okay.
answer is very.
I didn't change my title much either.
I don't know, I guess there's probably people who don't change their title at all.
There's a couple of those.
I did it once on accident. I didn't mean to.
I wonder.
I'm glad I ate because food in Yakuza games, that I mean, if you're hungry, it'll make you even more hungry. It looks so good.
That is not working as it should be.
Kashwagi-san.
I'm not understanding why this weapon spread's not working. Maybe I need to put really extreme values. Shouldn't have to, but we'll see. Is it just me or is the AI more accurate now?
I love that. Just whoosh, whoosh.
I didn't touch him. He shouldn't be more accurate now. I don't know what's going on. I'm glad it's working. I'm just confused why it's working. Did I just need to restart Unreal to fix him?
Maybe.
That's kind of infuriating. Well, whatever. He's fixed.
So you're gonna be streaming for the next 118 hours, right? Or 17 hours?
17?
Yeah, 117.
Did you just do math to figure out how long the game jam is?
Yes.
I will not be
117 hours, 20 minutes, and 35 seconds.
I will not be streaming for 117 hours. I will die. I'm not understanding why this isn't working, and that's kind of annoying, because it really should be simple.
Did you just do math? Yeah, I'm good at that.
I, unfortunately, am not. Let's exaggerate these values even further.
I'm really good at like quick estimations. I'm not one of those people who's good at like quick exacts, but I can glance at something and be like, oh, that's around this, and I'd be pretty damn close. I just love when he turns to shoot at you. It's just whiplash. It's just whoosh, whoosh.
It's kind of a shame this isn't working right off the bat because I kind of need it to. So that way the guns can feel different from each other.
By the way, we're sitting here learning about the importance of the empty plot that I was framed in.
What if we just restart Unreal? Maybe that'll fix this too. I forgot to clear my desktop before starting the stream. That's fine.
God, look at all those porn games.
All of them, like Choo Choo Charles.
Oh. My favorite, like Rabbit and Steel.
Rabbit and Steel. The lewdest of games.
The lewdest game. It can be.
Let's not talk about that. I'd rather maintain my personal image of it being a super innocent rabbit game.
It's a very innocent rabbit game. Mods exist. That's a game we should stream soon too.
It would be super fun to play. It moves. Yes, it does. Green
It
Coke.
do move.
Okay, so restarting Unreal didn't fix the weapon spread issue. Not entirely sure why this is not working. Okay, so start shooting. Create line trace by channel. Find the mouse position. That's the start. Get the world direction. Times that for distance. Add those values together. Plus the spread for random float and range. XYZ. XYZ goes into the end. That should be all.
Casey, I found a video game that has longer cutscenes than Code Vein.
I actually did too when I did my horror game stream last week. Have you heard of Kinky Spiritual Affairs Bureau?
No. I'm concerned. That's a horror game? Kinky?
It's Japanese word. It's not the kinky.
Okay.
It's a third-person horror, quote-unquote horror shooter about fighting off a government conspiracy involving dead spirits. It has cutscenes that are inspired by Metal Gear. It's a strange combination.
Remember when I said Kashiwagi-san? Okay, remember when I looked up Kamurocho to see what it was based off of?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in the same cutscene.
I see. I'm chilling, and it's actually Coke in the Coca drink. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Huh. I just saw green Coke, and I'm like, I have a Coke, but I have Coca-Cola.
I think I found the issue. Somehow, what's actually happening here... Okay. When I shoot, the mouse position is a start, yes. But for some reason, Um, you know what? I thought I knew. Now that I'm staring at my screen a little harder, I actually don't know. I think I just need I need something different to represent what I'm shooting here. What if I for duration, and we can set duration to 5 seconds. All right, cool. Oh wait, I have the values extremely high. That might also be contributing to why this looks confusing. Let's set it to negative 25 and 25.
I have to admit,
There we go. Now it's working. We have weapon spread.
Kiryu is quite a handsome gentleman.
You have to admit that, bro. Has
Yeah,
always been a handsome gentleman. And then his singing voice, nature's
yeah, he
beauty.
has a really great singing voice.
Okay, so now we can exaggerate these values for each weapon to make them feel unique. So for the
I
assault
was
rifle,
I was driving us home after we went to Universal, and I was playing my rock playlist off of Spotify. Hey, I was just sitting there singing along. I accidentally put Nebs to sleep.
you put her to
I'm
sleep.
like, oh, yeah, just sitting there singing. Because, well, a lot of my rock songs I choose, like half of them are like upbeat, and the other half are like chill out rock songs.
I forget that rock has chill out songs.
Yes, and it's fantastic.
Most of the rock music I listen to is like headbanging.
That's metal or grunge. Educate yourself.
The metal music I listen to is a lot more intense than the heavy rock that I consider rock. So maybe I just don't know my music terms because I'm not a music graduate like you are.
God, I wish I was a graduate of anything.
I'm not a graduate either. We can be chill.
Look at that cat peeking around that corner.
It's a very
Alrighty.
it's a very sneaky cat. Got a lot of
Go
cat
to
emojis. I'm
Dojima Family
realizing
HQ.
that's like the what fifth cat emoji he's put in the chat.
Yeah, that's a lot of cat emojis.
You got a
So,
collection or?
just be ready.
Man, I really gotta
I
exaggerate these
am. Let's
values
go.
if I want the LMG to feel different. Let's go up to 300 and see what that does.
So I did all the side stories a while back in Yakuza 0, so I'm just gonna play through the story, and then when I do Kiwami, Yakuza Kiwami 1, we'll do all the sub stories. Or try to. I will use a guide. I will be stopping playing Yakuza to play Path of Exile at the end of the month. And then Anno halfway through next month.
Are you gonna go through like?
To be honest, if I really wanted to go balls to the wall, I'd play Yakuza until next Thursday and then hook up my Switch to the capture card and stream Pokemon.
What Pokemon game?
Pokemon Legends ZA comes out next Thursday.
Oh, does it really?
Yep.
Wow. My little brother's a huge Pokemon fan, and he said he wasn't sure if he was gonna pick that one up this time around.
I'm still kind of iffy on if I'm going to pick it up or not.
Okay, let's work on.
I'm not happy about the $30 day one DLC.
I didn't even hear about that. That's pretty awful.
Yeah, it's pretty shit. And I don't even like I know it adds a bunch of mega evolutions, but I think that's it. And it's just like I don't care about that. But I'll have to read it.
Let's make an enemy spawner.
It's like watching a movie, just doing the story and not doing any submissions.
Let's also. We'll worry about bosses later. Let's worry about spawning these grunts first. So he's off screen, right? Seems like he's off screen. Yeah, he's off screen, but there's a shadow. So the spawner should be probably behind these cubes. Which we can probably get rid of.
My mind immediately went to the hedgehog. There's a shadow, and a shadow is just Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh my god, there's something in your shadow. Where's the Chaos Emeralds?
I need to find those damn Chaos Emeralds.
Timer by events. We'll make a custom event for spawning these dudes. We'll call it spawn next wave. We don't need a timer actually. We're gonna need to define these things. I haven't even thought about, you know, what kind of monsters we'll be fighting too much other than generic Halloween stuff. So let's come up with something here. Let's call this wave format. Make a new one, say wave 1. Spawn 5 basic enemies. Wave 2.
I will say Yakuza has generic grunt down to a pat.
Wave 3. If we have time to add more enemy types, we can flesh that out here. But for now, I just want it to be on wave 4. You fight the boss.
The horror game is you make the enemies your enemies from your last game jam.
I was thinking about borrowing some assets from that project, but I decided against it.
I don't know if it's allowed anyways.
I think it's kind of allowed. Let me pull up the game jam rules real quick. Like, most game jams say you can use some assets from your previous jam. It's just depending on like how much of it is like basically the whole project.
Oh, you're not set online on Discord.
No, I'm not. I think I forgot to do that.
I mean, that's
rules. Here we go. Can I include code or assets I worked on before the jam started? Planning before the jam is fine, and you are welcome to reuse some assets and code from previous projects, but it is something you should limit. In the spirit of participating in a game jam, you should keep most of your development during the jam period to get the most out of it. So yeah, it's not against the rules. I decided against reusing assets anyway, just because I am doing these jams to improve my game development skills. So
there you go. I sent you a picture.
You sent me a picture.
Yep.
What the heck is that?
No keys.
No keys.
No keys.
Wait, I don't need to do that. What am I doing? We'll just promote this to a variable. Call it wave counter. Spawn actor from class. To get the transform, we'll just do something silly here. Let's get this position right here. Wait, I don't need to do that. And then just to make sure that's working, take this guy out of here, place this here, and because this is Unreal, actually, hold on. I'm being silly. We can just say, get a reference to self, get world transform, spawn on the spawner. So first we're going to simulate, make sure they spawn, cool. And because this is Unreal, you have to go into the AI and tell it that it can think whether it's placed in the world or spawned in the world. As long as you exist, you can function. Then simulate, and look at that, works like a charm. And the AI is being inaccurate again. What is your problem, bro? Or is it that it's only inaccurate when simulating and it's accurate when I'm playing?
No, it's shooting at the camera. Remember?
No, now it's... Okay, look where it's hitting right now, right? Now if we exit and do simulate instead of possessing the player, suddenly it doesn't know where it's aiming. I think because we are not possessing the player, it doesn't know where the player is, so it's shooting at coordinate 0, 0, 0. It doesn't believe this is a player because no player is controlling it. We'll test my theory more when we spawn more enemies, but yeah, that's crazy, if that's true. Let's...
He outranks you. Outranks me? You just said I was no longer a part of the family. I'm just a civilian.
Let's see, we can play. Delay for about, let's say 1 second for now. And then...
You see, he called me a bitch.
That's not very nice.
I love that. This is one of my favorite fights in the entire game. You start in a conference room, and there's a giant conference table that you can pick up and use. Oh, there's a book? Oh, I haven't done the book yet. Oh, it's not different. Oh, there's a box of nails! Hang on. Gotta pick up the box of nails. Oh, I forgot. That's what you do with a box of nails.
Cast to enemy spawner, and then so let's break this just to see if that's working.
Where'd my baseball bat go?
And then just to see if that's truly going to work the way I think it's going to work, spawn a duplicate one of those spawners, place it back there.
I wanted the heat action with the baseball bat. Did I break it? No, I haven't. Okay.
Alright, we have another issue. If the enemies decide that they want to go to the same point, they just kind of bump into each other. So I'm going to need to either change how they choose what points they want to stand at, or create an enemy manager. There's actually another way we can fix this. It's gonna look dumb if I do it wrong though, so let's think real hard about this. Let's pretend I make it over here.
God, I love this entire fight sequence. It's so fun. There's nothing in here. Oh, actually.
Instead of doing a random integer in range, what if we just promote this variable? Oh, you won't let me do that. I just need to make a new variable. Make an integer called target point. This is gonna get real messy real fast. So let's slide this out like this. What I'm thinking, and let me talk through this because I think I see an issue with what I'm thinking, is when they spawn, we will assign them points to go in a sequential order. So that way they kind of move like the Atari Space Invaders game, where they move left to right, then go up or down a row, left to right, so on and so forth. Current issue. I have 2 enemy spawners that I would like to use to spawn all the enemies, and if I just give them the generic sequential order, they're still going to bump into each other at some point. So maybe I should keep the randomness.
Damn, I didn't do it right. Well, let's do it again. Never mind.
I wonder if I can just have the enemies communicate with each other. But that would happen at the same time. Unless they spawn differently. What if let's call this Can we make this an array? And then
Never killed a man. Just double flying kicked someone out of a 4-story window. Never killed a man.
Never killed a man. I may need to I kind of want to look at my my last game jam project now, because my solution is actually very similar to the coffee machine function. Okay, to talk through what I'm thinking about. In the coffee machine game, right? When the customer orders a drink, there's 3 ingredients that they always order. And when you hand them their drink, they literally check the array your drink contains. So if I do this, if I can spell correctly, I can maybe talk through it more better. Nope. Anyway, an array is just basically a box of values that look like this on the right hand side. The customer looks at that array and checks if that array has the ID number for the coffee ingredient they asked for in their coffee. I think I need to do something similar to identify which target points are occupied and which ones are not. So let's figure this out. Let's do
Esakukuze.
that. Sorry, custom event. We'll call it update available target points. Do I really know how to do this?
Heat finish? No, damn.
We'll add an input. Taken target points. This will be an integer.
He's like hit me in the face and then I killed him. Or defeated him. Never killed a man.
Never killed a man. We'll do that. Remove this from the array. Oh. My phone's going nuts. Mini11 is live. Thank you. Did not know that, Twitch. I think I want to change this to remove. available target point. Then we'll make another custom event called add available target points. Available target points. And then for that one, add and this is the index, right? I guess we'll find out. So custom event. What's my phone doing? There we go. Get available target point. Or I don't even need to do that, because they should ideally just go to the array and take care of that. So get game mode, cast to site scroller game mode, and then as side scroller game mode, get target point, random array item, I believe, out item, we don't need this, we can just do this. Let's see if that works as intended first. Alright, good news, that is still working. So now we want to make sure that the game mode gets told that that array is occupied. So this is going to get real messy, isn't it? What did I call that function? Remove available target point. Remove available target point. Let's make this a little easier on ourselves here. We're not using this array. So we can change this back to a normal integer. Do that. And then on success, get target point, then add available target point. Slide that up. Slide this over here like that. Now, ideally, this means these guys should no longer try to bump into each other, or everything will break. Just gonna watch these guys for a minute. I see the issue. That's not great. So what's happening is when they remove an item from the array, it seems like they're not actually adding it back. So what if we just raise this up? Will that help fix it? I doubt it, but we can check. Okay, so he went back to that point. Yeah, that's not great. Maybe I just need to assign them a row to navigate to. That's actually a far simpler solution that I probably should have done with in the beginning. So yeah, okay, let's do that. So means we can probably get rid of these functions here. Slide this back over, get the random integer in range 0 to 9. So we need to figure out a way to assign them a wave number. Or not wave number, row number.
Big yawn.
Change this to, well, target point can stay. We just need to make another variable called row number. And then what we'll do to enhance what we got going on here, and it's going to break my stuff if I don't fix this now, so let's do that. Let's stick with, what are your coordinates? Target point struct, 590, 360, 110. Where is that? There it is. All right, now is it 1, 2, 3 across? That's the next question. 1, 2, 3 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool, perfect. So all I really need to do then is that. Shore this up. And then what we'll do is realize we need to start notating what we're doing here so things actually make sense at a glance. Let's do this. Line trace attack function. We'll give a distinct color. Oh, I have to do it in the tab up here? Okay, that's fine. We'll slide this over here. Take damage. And then let's how do we want to do this? It may have to be 3.
Oh boy, and the cutscenes finally end.
Let's do this real quick. We'll lower the total number of enemies that can be spawned to 3, and we'll just increase their health from what I was originally thinking, which is not even established, so who cares? And instead of event begin play move, which will slide down here, and slide all this down a little bit lower.
I'm not gonna lie, nothing feels better than a nice hot shower sometimes.
Okay.
Kiryu was taking a shower.
Let's do this. Let's remove that second spawner. That second spawner is contributing to my headache for right now. If we come up with a better solution, we'll implement it. But for now, let's do this. Loop. We want you to do this 3 times. And then set row number. And your row number will be the index. Actually, it should be 0 to 2. Yes, okay. So now, break this. Custom event. Find row number. So we'll get the row number. And then what was it? It's not a branch. What was it? Select? What's this? No. Let's just make another enum. Row number 1, 2, 3. Row 0, row 1, and row 2. Then we'll do a switch on row number. Select. The row number will be our index. Or row 1, row 2. And then
I want to go grab me some water.
Water sounds great right now, actually. Let me take a sip. Okay. So let's change this to move row 1. Can slide these over together. Or I can be kind of smarter about this. Keep this called move. Move is already in use in another function. Where? Oh, because I didn't compile and save. There we go. All we really need to do is make 2 more values. We'll call it min target index. Why did my DPI go down? Oh, that's why. I hit my mouse button wrong. Max target index. And if they are assigned row 0, your max index will go up to 0, 1, 2, so 2. Then copy all this. And then if you're assigned to row 2, you're going to need the next 4, so you need 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 2, 6. And then copy that one more time. If you get assigned to row 2, you will get 7 through 10. Or no, 7 through 9. 10's not a real number.
It doesn't exist, you silly.
How many fingers do you have? 10, sir. No, it's 9, you moron. 10's not a real number.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You know, I actually, when I learned about 0 in elementary school, I did genuinely count like that. It's like, I have 9 fingers. My teacher was like, I'm sorry, you don't have 9 fingers.
I hate to break it to you, but you don't.
And I was like, oh, but teacher, like, you said I have to start from 0.
But teacher, son.
Sensei. And that just means me deleting all these destination points was actually a futile endeavor. So, you know, good job, me. Let's copy that.
I'm not gonna lie, even with my very rudimental knowledge of Japanese, teacher son is very funny.
Kind of wish it was the way they said it now, huh? There was someone I met very briefly. They weren't with my company for very long. But when they found out I was Japanese, they were like, do you prefer to be called senpai? And I was like, you can call me whatever you need to as long as I know you're talking to me. And they did not call me senpai, so that was good.
Thank God.
I wonder if I would have been taken to HR for like potential power harassment if I said, yes, you must call me senpai.
You must.
And you are my kohai. One day you might become my doki, but you're my kohai.
Jesus.
I love my angel hair spaghetti blueprint. Look at that. Beautiful. And totally not an existential nightmare. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh no.
Oh no.
Why did it spawn all 3 at once? Enemy spawner. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, hold on. This might fix it.
I'm not gonna lie, you're doing a lot better this go around than last time.
Oh yeah. Why are you still spawning all 3 at once? I told you to delay.
It did delay.
It did not delay. So here's my issue.
It delayed 1 millisecond for each one.
It was faster than 1 millisecond, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so my issue right now is I told it to spawn next wave, wave 1, and I added this for loop function. What this does is essentially anything you put after it will repeat once it reaches the end. This delay is not actually stopping this for loop. It is just existing. I need it to actually do something. So maybe what I need to do is actually... Okay, hypothetical. What if I take that for loop out and instead plug this back in and hold on. There's a smarter way to do this. Instead of doing this, you know, event begin play,
He
spawn
didn't
next
attack
wave.
once. That was weird.
Instead of saying, you know, spawn next wave, get all actors of class for each loop, spawn enemy, spawn next wave. What if we do set timer by function name, spawn next wave. This is dumb. Why am I doing it this way? I just realized what I was doing. Okay. Let's just add one more branch before the function begins. And we'll have a integer called enemies. And this will count how many enemies we want to spawn each wave. So, is enemies greater than 0? If yes, you can spawn enemies. And if not, you're not allowed to spawn enemies. And then what we'll do is, after the delay, we will get enemies and decrement it, which will take away 1 every time this function rolls. That way, in theory, all enemies will spawn once, take away the total number of enemies, and then keep doing that until you can't spawn any more enemies. Oh, I forgot to plug this in. Oh, I don't need to because that's taken care of here now. So we can just get rid of this.
That's interesting.
You're interesting.
I went to the CP exchange, and I guess a lot of the ones. Maybe you should do the side.
The enemies aren't moving anymore. Oh, that's why. I forgot to add a trigger for this function to start, for them to recognize what row they're assigned. Yep, there they go. Wait, why'd you guys get the same row? Why'd you guys get the same row?
Oh. That's why.
Set row number.
I was like, why are all my my stuff reset?
Get row number. This should be all we need to do to fix that. Alright, you're assigned row 0. Why are you going to the same row?
Oh, Casey, I have bad news.
What's your bad news?
I'm not going to be watching your stream anymore.
Oh no, why so?
Because I am going to be... I guess I'm going to be doing the sub-stories, so...
Need to lock in?
Yeah. Holy shit, there are so many you can do in Chapter 2.
Spawn next wave. If you have enough enemies, then you can proceed. It is wave 1. On wave 1, spawn the enemy. and get their row number, add 1, and set that as their new row. Delay for 1 second, decrement the enemies, spawn next wave. So why isn't this row number value changing? Oh, I'm stupid. So what's happening is, every time it spawns the enemy, right? It has default values assigned to it. Me saying +1 here does not change it from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3. It's still going to be starting from 0 to 1 every time it spawns. I need to store the row value in the enemy spawner, because the enemy spawner will remember what number it needs to be. So, row number.
Which one do I have to do?
Or we can just do
course gives you the
row number that, and then.
Okay, well, I guess I will start.
Okay, why are you still... What is going on?
Oh shit. Oh, it's E to hit. Okay. It's so weird. You can use mouse to aim. So I'm making a mistake. I'm doing the baseball minigame. And it's easier to actually use your mouse to aim. And for some reason it's E and not left mouse button to hit the ball.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why are you like this? Option 0, option 1, option 2. Should be that simple. You find out what you are, then you move. Then based on that, min target index, max target index, yes.
I'm glad I started with the beginner course, because I'm rusty. So we got an S rank on all the baseball mini games.
Here's what we'll do. Print string. Is this maybe just being calculated way too late? 0, 0, 0. Yep. Okay. Why do you keep saying 0? Maybe we need to do this calculation earlier. No, because that didn't... We'll figure this out.
I remember the pro strat. As I mess up.
As you mess up.
Here, use the indicator. He sits there and does like a little dance, but when he's done dancing, that's when you have to hit the button. I'm exaggerating. You know how like batters sit there and like rotate the bat and stuff. That's what I mean. But when he stops and he like stiffens up, that's when you hit E. Damn it. I was not happy to see that all my the baseball equipment was gone. Oh my god, John.
Get rid of this. Unreal's about to crash. Okay, there we go. Let's let's hit save all. Let's hit save all. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's interesting. So the enemy spawner is updating the row number correctly. It's just when the enemies are actually spawning, they're not updating their row number. Why are they not updating their row number when I'm literally telling them to? I don't know. Oh, you know what? If I add a small delay of 0.2 seconds right here, because what's happening is, what I think is happening, they spawn, which is obviously covered here in the enemy spawner. And I wonder if, because it's event begin play, so aka as soon as you can do anything, find your row number, they're calculating that their row number is 0 faster than the enemy spawner can tell them their row number is different than 0.
I'm gonna be quiet because I'm focusing.
You're fine. I'm just talking through my ideas. Oh, that fixed it. Yes.
Oh my god. I don't think I need a perfect game. Well, now I need to restart.
Alright. That's fixed. Let me drink some water.
I need? $32. So I actually do need to have perfect games for at least the first two.
Enemies are working as intended. So now we just need to come up with some cool stuff. Let's do this. We're gonna design some enemies now. Where's my drawing tablet? Is it plugged in? There it is. And no. Bear with me. I think my tablet is loading. Hey.
We live for the grind.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to see if I can get rid of that Discord overlay. That didn't work. There we go. Alright, so let's look up some basic Halloween monster stuff, and we'll pick 3. Halloween monster. Alright. We got werewolves, zombies, ghosts, witches, banshees, goblins, demons, jack-o'-lanterns, poltergeist, skeletons. Let's do this. We'll call this enemy factions. We can get rid of these for now. Let's do ghosts. Let's do skeletons. That might actually be a bad idea. Yeah, we'll stew on it. What should the last one be? see, what does Google say? There's a lot.
No!
You finally got taken down?
Last 2 balls I fucked up.
Damn. I think we're gonna go with, whoops. It's typing in the browser. Werewolves. And then just as an optional one, we'll do, like, I don't know. Pumpkin people. But let's do some designing. I'm not much of an artist, but we'll figure this out. So we'll start with ghosts. I think that one's going to be the easiest one. Where's my... Right now I'm holding my tablet in the air because I don't have desk space, but I do have a thing where you have a desk on your lap. So let me find that again. I thought I had it in this room. Ah, there it is. Oh no. There goes my pen. Scoot my chair back up. Okay. Now it feels like I'm actually drawn. Alright, let's start with ghosts. I actually was talking to a buddy of mine yesterday, if not day before, when I thought of how to do this in 3D. So basically, it's going to be, well, if I use the right color, I can show you. Pull the microphone up a little bit. It's going to be your generic, kind of like spooky, simple ghost design. But these little dips here on the bottom to kind of represent the flow of cloth, right? I don't know how to do cloth physics in 3D, but we don't have to know, because what we can do is model the body like this in 3D. And then...
Do it again.
What's up?
Last 2 balls I choke.
Aw, shoot. Anyway, model this in 3D, and then we'll, in engine, we'll make this spin. Right? That way it looks like the cloth is flowing, when really it's not. So some people might say, oh, what about the face? If you model the face, then the face will spin too, right? The face will be an interface that we just attach in front of the model. And that's how we'll cheat the system. So for ghosts, I'd like to have this be the simple face for the basic enemy, so we'll call this basic ghosts. Where's that eraser? And then for the boss ghost, we'll scale this guy up. Maybe use a different color as well, but we'll figure that out.
There's a quick restart. I think I complained about this last time, that there wasn't a quick restart.
For the boss ghost's face, let's do... typical jack-o'-lantern smile. Let's get some kind of like a lightish gray. Cool, so that'll be our ghost design. I must be so blind. Where is rename layer? There it is. This one. Be the skeleton design. We'll call this Monster Designs. Okay, for the skeleton, we'll need to draw 3 parts. 5 parts. So for the head, I think we're just going to do a basic, kind of like a circle shape.
Whoops. Did it.
You did it?
Yeah, that's one.
How many times you got to do this?
2 more times, because there's a normal, so that was the beginner course, there's a normal course and an advanced course. I have to get a perfect game on the normal course, or intermediate course, and then I only have to get 24 points on the advance. Yeah, really quiet.
I'm trying to find a window that you can add that lets you like zoom and whatnot really easily, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, maybe that's it. Overview. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we can shrink the size of our brush quite a bit here. Then we'll zoom in to the upper right left hand corner here to start designing the skeleton so it's easy to 3D model. So I think in Blender what we'll do is start with just a basic circle shape. We can cheat on this one. Just grab this shape tool. And then what we'll do to do the kind of skeleton-ish design, Let's draw 3 of these actually, because I want to do front, side, and back. And let me pull up a skull reference online. That's not going to get me flagged by any agency, right? Here, I'll emphasize cartoon skeleton. That way they're like, ah, no, he's just looking up cartoons. What a loser.
I mean, you could be looking up skeletons for an anatomy class.
How
You don't
to
know.
turn bones to dust. Okay, let me get it this image in a tab. I'm going to use this image here as a reference for the design. Just because it's using very simple shapes and I can see how you can block out this model. So let's use that for our reference.
Those are the ones that get me all the time. It's not the fast ones, it's the slow ones.
Okay, so let's get our brush. So we'll do this. Yeah, that kind of works.
Watch me first try guide the advanced course too. We'll laugh. I don't know where my brain was, but it was not there.
Then we'll draw the detail here.
Gotta do the gamer lean.
The gamer lean. Putting your chair into gamer mode.
It's like putting your Crocs in the sports mode. Oh my god.
I think that works. It's a cute design. I think we'll go with that. So now let's do the torso.
See, but if I do this now, then I won't have to do it again until I inevitably play this game again.
Okay. So let's try.
What?
Grab the square again. I think we'll do this for the spine. Do this for the center of the chest. Then we'll just draw the ribs by hand. This may need to be lower. Let's drop it this low. Yeah, that looks much better. So we'll do 3 sets of ribs. We'll do one here, and one here. And then, just to make sure the spine has some details, we'll do that. So now we just need to do the same thing for the side here, side profile. Let's do all the ribs first. So the ribs will be connected from the center to the back like this. So that's rib number 1. Rib number 2.
What? Again? I hit it on time.
Rib
That's
3.
bull.
Then
I'm doing so well too.
we'll add the spine in like
I might actually
that.
been early.
Add the center chest bone like this. And then we'll just use the erase tool to clean that up.
I was early.
Do you ever miss Wii Sports Baseball?
I missed the bowling.
The bowling was good.
Yeah.
Did you ever
I do
play
miss
their attempted reboot of Wii Sports?
No, I didn't.
I did. Don't.
Don't.
It tried to be a live service game.
Oh.
Like daily challenges and rewards, and you can only unlock cosmetics by completing those dailies. And the bowling was good though. They kept the bowling the same.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that was like one of the best things about Wii Sports was the bowling. Baseball was fun. Tennis was broken.
Boxing
Golf
was fun.
was boxing was fun.
Okay, let's draw the rear of the spine here. Actually, I want to add the spine details a little bit. Doesn't really work much when you don't have a lot of room to draw on, huh? That's fine. At least the idea is down.
Maybe if I just watch Kiryu. Maybe that's just because I'm watching both the ball and Kiryu. That was so slow.
Okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6. I'm also realizing we don't have a pelvis bone. May need to add some version of that to this drawing. Everyone has a lot of funny ways to draw that, actually. Let's do it this way. Just because this is a 3D model that I'm just gonna kind of paint on. We'll just add another box underneath our concept drawing here. And that will be the hips. Grab this paintbrush. We'll add some fake shadow details.
No, I want to quit. You can't get 32 points by... I hate that. You have to get a perfect game.
Are you achievement hunting, or?
No, they're items.
Ah.
And they're good items. Like, it is worth it. It's just... It's hard. Yeah, I mean...
Alright, and then for the arms, we're just going to do something really simple here. That will be the shoulder bone.
What the hell? What the hell?
There's half the arm. There's the other half.
You get the arms.
And then we'll just make a fist. And then we'll add some
You give one of the
details. Go ahead.
You should give one of the skeletons your apron.
That would be pretty funny. If I have the time, I'll see if I can do that. And then I'm looking at all these skeleton drawings, and I'm realizing how much I don't understand human anatomy. Are there actually 2 bones for the front arm?
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, just to be anatomically correct, I'll add a diagonal line in our concept drawing to remember to draw bones later.
I mean, traditional video game skeletons only have one bone, so that's up to you.
Fair enough, less work is better work. Alright, and then for the legs, circle there. I love this concept drawing I picked. You know, it's really cute. It is not anatomically correct, so I'm having to look at other stuff just to see. 2 bones for the legs, and then we can use 1 flat square for the feet. Let's do that. Okay. Let me also get chat back up here. I haven't looked at chat in a good minute. All right, we're good.
I'm always early. Because they're so slow.
We're not going to worry about the knee bone. Who cares about a knee bone? It's totally anatomy. There's like at least 2 bones. Thank you, Awen Vaylor. Alright, and then for the feet, we'll just draw some fake toes.
I have no mouth, but I must scream.
And then I had an idea on how to make these skeletons kind of explode when they die. I don't know if it'll actually work, but if it does, we might try setting that up toward the end of the game jam. But yeah, that's another monster designed.
The Power Ranger explosion.
That would be hilarious, but no. Essentially, friend audio is doubled for the stream. Oh, I know why. Hold on.
Oh, my lad.
No, try talking again.
I'm talking again.
Okay, I knew that was the issue. I have a tab for capturing Discord audio, but I forgot that in my Game Jam OBS scene, it captures all of my desktop audio. I'm a fool. Thank you, Awen. Okay, so anyway, to discuss how to make them explode. Essentially what you do is you make your model in full, but instead of exporting it as one model, you export each part with everything else made invisible. So the head is the only one visible, then you export it with only the body visible, then only the limbs visible. Then you plug it into whatever animation software you're using to rig it. And then in Unreal, you connect it up by adding like different attributes. So for example, if we go to our character blueprint, you can see he's made up of a mesh, a capsule, and our camera. Essentially, you would add multiple meshes and add each visible part and assemble it, and the animations will automatically sync together. Then, when he dies, all you do is enable physics for all of the meshes at once and turn off animations, and that should make it collapse. Having said all that out loud, I don't think we have the time to do it, but we'll see. If we can do it...
I thought I missed it. Oh my god, my heart.
If we can do it, great. If we can't do it, just as good.
And I missed the next one. Damn it.
What was the next enemy that I said we were going to work on? I think I accidentally closed my enemies list.
Not the enemies list.
Werewolves and pumpkin people. Okay, let's do werewolves, because I think we got an easy way to do that. And what we're going to do to make that work is essentially copy all the work we did here. Whoops.
You know where they're located? Would they be called werewolves?
There wolves. I love that. I love that a lot. The separating part shouldn't be that much on the modeling side. No, it should be pretty simple. But we'll see. Again, if we have time to do it, great. If we don't have time to do it, I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
It's like, I think we talked about this last time, but it's the thwomps from Mario Kart World. They're ramps, so their name is Thwamps.
Thwamps.
Thwamps. No, I don't want to quit. Never give up. He never gave up, so neither shall I.
Akira menai. There we go. We can...
That's my favorite meme. He never gave up, so neither shall I. It's like a dog.
Good enough. Save here. And then just for the wolves, we'll just do something really, really simple here. Everyone is worried over the werewolves. No one notices the werewolves that attack next year. The wenwolves that attack next year.
We know when they're going to attack. The Windwolf.
Okay, so my idea for the werewolves is use the base model for the skeleton, and then we'll just add some wolf ears. That
when your philosophy professor becomes a werewolf, a Y-wolf.
A Y-wolf. Werewolf. I spelled werewolf wrong. Werewolf cartoon. So the real difficult part for the werewolf is a lot of werewolf designs usually have the shins kind of arc back quite a bit. We may not have to do that, but if we can, cool. If we can't, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I think we'll just do a generic like gray werewolf. Yeah, let's do that. Generic gray werewolf. Trying to put every grammatical tense in one sentence is hard. Yes, it is. that sounds painful. Okay, let's grab the erase tool.
When you're not sure it's a werewolf, a what wolf?
A what wolf? Wolf ears here and here. The real question is, how do I want to do the... You know what? Let's just be silly about it. Oh, this looks like a cat.
It looks like a cat.
What do I want to... I don't want to 3D model this now, if I'm being honest. Not that it's hard, I just don't want to do extra work on 3D modeling.
You see a werewolf on a leash. It's a werewolf.
It's a werewolf. What if I type in dog cartoon?
H-E-I-R.
Dog eyes. Oh wow, cartoon dog eyes are just people eyes. I'm scared to type this, but what if I type in dog anime?
You probably would get dog days.
Oh, there's not much to say on what I'm looking at here. Do dogs not have Hold on. Let's look at a real dog. I said a real dog.
I'm a real dog.
Okay, so a lot of dogs, you don't really see the whites of their eyes.
No, normally you do not. What?
Unless they look really guilty or sad. So we're going to take that direction and go with that. A wolf appears somewhere. It physically could not have been a howl wolf. Or crazily, right? I'm waiting with anticipation.
What?
He hasn't typed it yet. I'm waiting.
Uh-huh.
No, that was it. A dog that's crazy. Okay.
When you and the werewolf
Oh,
are
that's when
both
you can see their
confused.
eyes is when they're crazy. Okay, I'm with you now. Like when a dog sees that you have pizza. Oh yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, I actually have pizza right next to me for after the stream. Okay,
When
so...
you and the werewolf are confused. Huh? Wolf?
Uh-huh, wolf.
Huh? Wolf?
Okay, let's just draw some basic anime shaped eyes, and then we'll fill it with colored eyes.
When you're dating a wolf, it's a hun wolf.
Honey, I'm home. Let's just close these up. Who cares? We'll make boxy eyes, and then let's grab a color. Let's give him red eyes. He's just a scary wolf.
One of my favorite comics that I've seen a while back was dating a bear beastkin.
Beastkin.
Like, yeah, it's like my boyfriend's going to hibernation. Oh, I'm sorry. What? No, it's fantastic. It's 4 months of nothing but sleeping and cuddles. Hell yeah.
Anyone just replied with not to be when you said the wolf, he said not to be confused with the what wolf.
Yeah, what wolf?
What wolf? Oh god, how do you draw these eyes front facing? We need a size 10 pixel
A
count.
Japanese werewolf, a one wolf.
One wolf. You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't know of many Japanese folktales about werewolves. Might be something to look into later.
They're probably not called werewolves.
I mean, no, they're called Okami Mio. Dayo. Okami Mio dayo.
Stop distracting me. I'm doing so well.
God, that looks cursed. That's okay. Let's give him a bluish gray fur. That looks rough. We can fix it in Blender, maybe. Then we'll draw some fake fur details.
No!
Wolf? No fox, raccoon, turtle, demon, ghost, snake, fish. Many much yes. Okay, how do you draw?
One ball left. I had to hit one more ball and I choked.
Pain.
Indeed, pain. It takes so long.
Okay, so let's give him... Where's my cursor? Oh, there's my cursor. Wow, it blends in with that color. That's actually pretty awful. Let's... You know what? For my sanity.
Carbon ball.
Let's try that color. Ooh, you
I
know
need
what?
to get
That's
soundproofing for
kind of
my
better.
room.
That's kind of better. Alright, and it looks like to fake, like, hair details for dogs. Just adding a couple of, like, squiggly hairlines here and there seems to be the go-to for anime. Or at least adding the fur details is usually done that way. So we can try that. Let's just do a... Whoops. Color black.
When a
Gotta have the
werewolf
cursor
can't
color
read an
that just,
atlas.
whatever it's up over inverted. Yeah, I wish. I just don't use Krita enough to think about updating that at all.
The werewolf can't read an atlas. It's a where.
It's a where. That's so dumb.
It is very dumb. Or blind werewolf. That's even better.
Alright, werewolf bodies. So werewolf bodies seem to go with the, I hate to say it this way, I don't know how else to describe it, so if anyone knows a better term, please tell me. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle PEX rule. Where...
Just pecs?
Not necessarily. Essentially here, there's a concept image that... Oh god, where did it go? I'm not crazy. I saw it. Where'd it go? You know what? I can't find it now, so I'm going to retract my statement and not elaborate further.
Alright.
A werewolf that got bit by a radioactive wolf, a wolf. Here's what we're doing. So get our paint bucket here. Paint the body. And then we'll draw white fur as a secondary and use that to have the detailed fur. So let's add some whites in here.
Why was that ball so slow? One of my favorite videos is a reverse werewolf, where instead of a human turning into a wolf, it's a wolf that turns into human and gets really excited to do human things.
That's actually a pretty cute premise.
I'm gonna build a deck! And then it just wakes up in the middle of an office wearing human clothes somewhere.
There we go. I have seen that one, Awen says. Really?
Yeah, it's an animation by Punky Doodles. It's hilarious.
Punky Doodles.
It's the one that does all the wizard animations.
Oh, the ones that you send me?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No mouth, but I would wish to scream. How expensive is a thing of freaking soundproofing?
Let's give him like a what do you call it? A streak? Like a part of the dog hair that's just one color and it goes in a straight line. That's opposite of the other color. Not opposite, but different. And then we should also give him a tail.
You have a tail, you must lose him.
And then for the tail, what we'll do is... and fill this all in. Grab our other color. Oh, that's not good.
What do you call a werewolf that has PTSD?
What?
A stare wolf.
That's awful.
Yes, it is.
I cast total tongue awareness. Oh god. No.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. I cast win $100 million in nickels.
In nickels.
Yeah, so you get crushed to death.
Interesting.
I wasn't even ready.
Let's give
My body
him
wasn't
some
ready.
knuckle fur. And I hate saying this out loud because that's a soundbite that exists forever now. But let's give him feet fur. Ooh, shin fur would be a fun design, actually. Let's give him that.
God, you freaking furry.
You saying that makes me realize I've never actually drawn anthropomorphic animals until this stream, and that's horrifying.
Horrifying?
I guess not horrifying, but strange, because I've met a ton of furries, and I've never, like, done any art stuff with them.
Still one of the biggest arguments I get into Kenny is because of the character I like. He's like, you're a furry. And I'm like, by your logic, Hugh Hefner would be a furry.
You'd what?
Hugh Hefner, the creator of Playboy.
Oh.
Because Kenny's like, well, if they have animal ears and animal tail, and you like them, you're a furry. And I'm like, well then.
I would like to carefully point out to Kenny then that one of the characters in ReZero that everyone loves is going to make everyone a furry then.
Felix.
All right.
Yeah, but do they love him because he's a furry or because he's a trap?
If you like the character, you're both by Kenny's logic.
Yeah, okay.
If everything is a furry, then no one is.
Man, the Incredibles plot got weird.
Right, what's the last enemy design? Pumpkin people.
Is that Incredibles 3? I can't believe they made a second one, to be honest.
Honestly, like, I see why they did it. I just think that how they chose to start and what plot they went with was just kind of like, you didn't know what to do for a sequel, did you?
Yeah, exactly.
Not to hate, though. I mean, like, it's an otherwise okay movie. It could have been worse. I'm thankful we got an okay movie instead of a really bad one.
I wish they would stop making Shreks.
Well, they're rebooting it, so...
I know.
Honestly, I think a reboot's the only thing you can do with the franchise at this point. There's too much going on now. Not that I am, like, any kind of Shrek fan, because, like, I liked the first movie, the second movie was fun, and I never really rewatch those movies unless someone else puts it on.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember what the third movie was about. Oh, 'cause they have kids. Yeah, and then
That's the bad one, yes.
That's the third one, and then Forever After, the fourth one, is with Rumpelstiltskin.
I remember being pretty good.
It's funny. It is funny.
When A1's, I think he's responding to me talking about how they should, a reboot's the only thing they can do. It says, he says, or make something new and stop trying to be a necromancer.
That's true. I listened to something that described Hollywood pretty well. Hollywood's no longer about the art. It's just a bunch of business people trying to get returns on their investments.
Remember
That's
when,
all it is now.
Remember when Zack Snyder directed a kids movie? We need more of that. He directed
What movie?
I just saw a video on it today from Pointless Hub. Hold on. Oh, my VZ brings sapper stopped. There we go. Let me pull it up real quick. I just watched it today and I was like, huh, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm interested. What movie did Zack Snyder direct that's a kid's movie?
Gotta watch an ad to get the name of the movie. That's annoying. The video is called The Best Zack Snyder Movie, and he admits in the first 3 seconds it's clickbait. Hold on, maybe the comment section will actually say what the... Because it's based on a book series. Where is it? 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 I'm wasting too much time on this. Where is it? Okay, I'm just gonna Google the name. It's like Guardians of something. Owl book series.
Oh,
Guardians
okay,
of
I know what you're
Ga'Hoole.
talking about.
Guardians of Ga'Hoole.
Yeah.
Yeah, he directed the movie adaptation.
Oh my god.
And he said that the reason, yeah, anyone got it. The Legend of Guardians, Owls of Ga'Hoole. According to the video, he found like a couple interviews where Zack Snyder talked about why he accepted the project. And he said none of his kids were allowed to watch his movies because they were rated R or PG-13. So he took on the project so he can make a movie they can watch. And he chose that specific book series to adapt because it had the characters killing each other.
The reason why Michael Jordan did Space Jam.
Because it had Looney Tunes killing each other?
No, it had Looney no.
It had
It had
what?
Looney Tunes, and he's like, imagine being able to tell your kids that you played basketball with the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I already forgot what enemy I was designing.
The what wolf?
That's already done. Pumpkin people.
Oh. The Pimpkin people?
I guess that's a scarecrow, now that I think about it.
I was about to say, he's my favorite Batman villain, but he's not even close.
Who's your favorite?
Joker?
I think Scarecrow's better. Just because Scarecrow is...
I like Joker in the comics, and Mark Hamill Joker is the best voice Joker. But if we're going complete story-wise, my heart goes out to Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze has a pretty heartbreaking story. Oh, I found a good reference image. All right, I need to cartoonify the hell out of this, but here's the concept image. Just someone's actual scarecrow. That looks terrifying. Let's do that. All right, so we need to start with the pumpkin face. Is there a way I can have this up and still see chat? Aha, there we go. Okay, am I still using the color black? Yes, okay.
I'll beat this baseball minigame eventually. Not if I keep playing like that.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I beat that level after I beat the baseball minigame. Are you saying that the level I've been stuck on for the past hour is a minigame?
There we go. And then we'll just add the pumpkin details using 10 pixel. I say all this. This is just concept image, I'm realizing. I'm not even texturing anything. These aren't going to be textures. Why am I talking like they're going to be textures? Who cares? We'll add a little stem.
Golden ball.
little square here. Let's grab an orange. That looks like a good orange.
Too early. And I knew it was too early. One auto.
There we go. All right, and then we'll just give him some clothes, just to be fun. The real question is, what kind of clothes do we give a scarecrow? Let's give him a vest. Shaggy. Why is that the first thing that comes?
I'm not talking about Scooby-Doo.
Oh.
I said I'm not talking about Scooby-Doo.
Emphasis on the not talking about Scooby-Doo. Okay.
I actually mean like shaggy clothes, like poor clothes.
So, I have a guilty admission to make.
Uh-oh.
I looked at my desk because I have figures. You know, I can look at figures and see, you know, what kind of clothes they have as kind of like a way to generate ideas. It's all Kamen Rider and Ultraman, and the only two non-Kamen Rider figures I have is Okami Mio and Nakiri Ayame. So I'm not getting inspiration anywhere. I'm gonna have to use the interwebs.
Kimono, and then Kamen Rider.
There is I sent it to you. I think it was last week, but there is a pumpkin themed Kamen Rider who's like a minor character in a season. His name is Punk Jack.
Oh my god.
Tell you what, let's give him a vest. Let's look up actually the reference image I have has some pretty decent clothes. We'll actually kind of steal from that a little bit. So he's wearing a vest and he's got an opened middle. So we'll just kind of represent the side profile here with this.
I started thinking about Cake, the band.
Cake the band?
Yeah.
Elaborate, please.
They have a song where he's singing about what kind of girl he wants. And it's like I want a girl in a short skirt and a long jacket. And it just goes to a bass solo.
That's funny.
You should look it up. It's actually a really good song.
When you said cake, I thought you were talking about a song I stumbled across recently. I'm going to apologize in advance to anyone watching the stream because this song might like be a little bit loud when I pull it up. Because it is like metal. But it's called Cake Cake by a band called Make Make. Are you tuned
in to
the stream?
You want to know a song that's about cake that's really awful, but it's also funny? What's the band? The song's Birthday Cake. I just don't know what the band is. It's from Jet Set Radio.
Ah, okay. All right, are you ready for the music?
I don't have your stream on.
I wonder if I can just share my Discord, if that will work for you.
I'm streaming too. I don't know if I want to play it.
Okay, fair enough. You know what? It's probably copyrighted music. I probably shouldn't do this, actually.
No, you probably shouldn't.
Hey, if you're curious about that song, look up Cake Cake by Make Make.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been listening to
It
that a lot.
actually is a Jet Set Radio future original. Jet Set Radio.
There we go. And then we'll just give him a white shirt underneath. So add some little details in there. And then we'll just give him white sleeves. That cut off maybe right about here. What kind of, this is gonna sound weird. What kind of skin would a pumpkin man have? Would it be the same color as his pumpkin head?
See, the only like pumpkin man I can think of is the Headless Horseman from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And
that show I
he was
haven't thought
white.
about in a while. Alright, I think for the pants what we'll do is just get like a... Did I give the werewolf pants or did I make him naked? I made him
naked. You might
naked.
give the werewolf pants.
I'll give the werewolf and the scarecrow the same pants. First we need to figure out what color the pants will be.
Black.
So, black? Let's see what that looks like.
Like cargo pants. They're black.
I think a color close to the stem. Ooh. That could be
that would work too.
That would work too. Okay, so let's open up the scarecrow. I don't have a color for the stem yet, but I know stems are typically like a really dark green. So let's get green. Oh,
for the pumpkin stem? I was thinking of the scarecrow stem. So I was thinking wood.
Are those called stems?
I don't know. Do I look like a man who knows things? Don't answer that.
I like to believe you know things, but, you know, believing and reality are two different things.
I know a lot of things, and there's a lot of things that I don't know.
Let's try that and see what that looks like. You know what? I kind of like that. Let's go with that. And I'm not just saying that because I realized that we've been streaming for, you know, almost 2 hours and I don't have a lot done.
We did have a lot of fun making fun of the name werewolf.
We did have a lot of fun with that. Okay, so just to go through our designs. The ghost is probably going to be the most simple thing since it's just literally going to be one model that rotates, and we're using Unreal Engine's interface system to give it a face. Skeletons, it's going to be a very simple mesh, which will be the basis for the werewolf and scarecrow. We're just going to draw the bone texture so we don't have to do much modeling work, so that's good there. Same thing with the fur, but instead of not modeling the bones, we're not modeling the fur or using any hair physics, we're just drawing it all on. And then scarecrow, very simple stuff. So, all that's left to really do now is get Blender open and get started. So let me unplug my tablet, because Blender doesn't like it when I have my tablet plugged in. I'm almost out of water. Now I'm out of water. we have our design saved in this creative file, so I'm just going to put this on my other monitor so I can stare at it while we do our modeling here. So let's get Blender open. If you paint alphas, you could, in theory, simulate the bones being hollow. That's a good idea. I wonder if I know how to do that. I don't know if you saw the VOD for day one, A1, but I went into this project thinking I knew how to do at least like the core mechanic of cover shooting in this project, which looks like this. I thought I knew how to do that before I started this project. It took me half an hour to figure it out how to do it again. So that was embarrassing. So we'll see if I know how to do that in Blender. Let's get my creative file on the left here. And we'll start with the ghosts, since that is going to be the most simple thing. So I think what we're going to do is get a UV sphere. Go into edit mode, wireframe view. We're just going to delete all this. Then we're just going to take these and extrude straight down.
Oh, I missed. Not yet.
That looks decent. All right, next what we're going to do is highlight these here. Go down a little bit. Let's do it like this. Then we'll go to these three. We can do a little more here. So okay, I see what our issue is here. Let's highlight this and this and bring those up a little bit. And then bring this down. Bring this down. There we go. Bring this down. And bring this down. What is happening? There we go. Cool. That looks kind of nice. That looks kind of nice. All right. So I think this is all I really want to do. Actually, there's one more thing I want to do with this. Select all, modifier.
I'm surprised you don't get anything for getting a Grand Slam.
Solidify. There we go. That looks nice. Cool. Now we just need to texture this ghost. Let's see if I remember how to do that. That's the real question. I spent so much time for this game jam worrying about the Unreal side of things. Next is UV unwrap. Yes. UV. Oh man, I feel so blind. It's on this side, isn't it? Yep. Unwrap. Smart UV project. Unwrap. There we go. Oh, there's a message off from my phone. All right, that's addressed. Okay. That's not the tool. Texture paint. Base color. Let's make it kind of like a grayish white. Oh, Blender, please don't crash. No, Blender, please. It's not a complex model. It's literally not that complicated. Why are you crashing?
It's rough.
Okay. Just because you did that, I'm now gonna save.
I'm not gonna lie. Even though I haven't gotten it yet, it's actually the advanced challenge doesn't feel as stressful just because I don't have to get a perfect game.
We're gonna save the blend file.
I just needed to get 21 points, which is not a lot. I've actually came close several times.
Alright, if I export this as an FBX now, how will Unreal treat it? So we need to do copy. Just selected objects. There's no animation. Exports. Let's see if Unreal likes that. Monsters. I didn't give it a bone. I need to do that. Okay. Let's give it a bone. Armature, single bone.
Alright, I got it.
Okay, and then parenting is selecting the child first, then the parent, right?
No, my inventory's full. Contact lens. Yep.
Set parent to bone. Okay. So now if I click on the bone, just to make sure it works in 3D, A.
All right. Now I need to get 20 points exact.
Cool. Now let's export this. Don't add leaf bones. Export. Okay. Let's try this again. It is a skeletal mesh. Import. There we go. It looks kind of big.
That's rough.
How big is that ghost? Yeah, that's pretty big. At least it's in the game. All right, do I want to do the Unreal work now, or do I want to wait until I model everything? We're getting close to the time I wanted to end the stream, so let's just do the Unreal work real quick. So we'll need to go back to our blueprints folder. Let's make a folder called Ghost. We'll create a child blueprint, call it Ghost. And then we're going to need to do a user interface widget blueprint. We'll call it Ghost Face. And I'm realizing we need to draw a ghost face. Ha! All right, Krita. I'm going to have to mouse draw you because I unplugged everything and Blender's open. Or I can just save. We're done with Blender for today. Close that. Let's get our tablet back in. I love that, like, I'm smart enough to get things rolling, but I'm dumb enough not to organize my thoughts and how I'm going to do things. Okay. We need to draw a ghost face and then save that as a texture. So let's open a new tab. And I want this to be a texture, 1024 by 1024. Create. And then I said I wanted the ghost face to be simple for the basic enemies and angry for the ghost boss, so let's do that. Let's set our pixels to 20. We'll see what that looks like. Or we can be smart about this. Select that. Control C, Control V. Move. Wow, that's slow. Can I speed that up? Nope. I just got a deal. Oh, shoot. That looks kind of even. And then we can be smart about this. There we go. And then we'll do one more circle for the mouth. We don't need to do that. We can, first of all, click both, merge with below layer, and then grab the select tool again, copy that.
Copy, 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 copy.
Make it center. And then bring it straight down. That's not center. Close enough. Okay. I don't like that this is a good circle, though. So what if we resize it a little bit to be...
Oh my god.
There we go. That looks more like a shocked ghost. Ooh. Cool. And then we can just hide the background because we want it to be a transparent-ish texture, I think. And then we just export that as a PNG. And I'm realizing I accidentally saved all this stuff to my VTuber assets folder, so I'm gonna need to fix that later.
Whoops.
PNG ghost face. And then real quick, since we're here, we'll add... Where's my cursor? There's my cursor. Let's merge these layers. Create a new layer. Actually, yeah, no. Make a new layer. Hide this old one. And what we're going to do is draw the spooky face for the boss. So let me get that reference image back up real quick. Just angry pumpkin face? Okay.
Angry pumpkin.
So we'll just do a diagonal line like this. Curve it up. Do another diagonal line. Curve it up. Then the spikes arching down. That's too low. Okay, let's bring it up a bit. Or we can draw the bottom part of the mouth first.
Oh my god.
There we go. Fill those in.
12. Oh my god.
Just clean up any bad corners we got going on here. There we go. I feel like that's gonna distract me. Let's just clean this down here a little bit. That way it doesn't look cut off. There we go.
Oh, so slow.
That looks pretty good. I think all I really want to do is just move the whole thing up a bit. There we go. Now I can save this as... I'm putting my pen in my mouth. Gosh, face. Cool. And then we'll just do this quick blueprint setup for that. Let me throw that drawing tablet aside.
They're cool.
Okay.
Sacrifice stone. I decided, because I hate myself, that I was going to get all the items from the baseball minigame, not just the S ranks. And so I just got both of the items for the advance. So now I need to get the last. There's one item on the intermediate that I need to get, and on the beginner. So 24 to 31. Okay, so I just need to get 24. I can do that. That's real easy.
There we go. There's our face.
I say.
And then all we need to do for this widget
First ball.
is add an image. 1024 by 1024. Anchor it center. Of course, Unreal. Close enough. Alright, now we need to set this image. Ghost. Ooh. Now we can go to here, change the mesh to be our ghost. We'll shrink it down a bit. Let's go 0.75. Uniform, please. Oh, it's scaling. Okay, hold on. 0.75. I want this to be scaled appropriately. Let's try 0.5. 0.5 looks like it could work. What if we do 0.25? Okay, now you're just too small. Or maybe that's the... do I want to justify that? No, I don't. Let's try 0.35. That's good. Having it float in the air looks like it'll be fun too. Now we just need to add a widget. We'll call it face. Where do we determine the widget being used? Widget class, Ghostface.
I literally got I missed one at the beginning and I hit every single other one on my first try.
Very nice.
Alright, and then I just gotta do the beginner, and then I'm done with baseball.
Until next time.
Yeah, until I play the game again.
Alright, let's shrink this down further. Let's try 0.1. Reduce our camera speed. That kind of works. Now we just need to animate the model. So let's do that real quick. I think it's something we can knock out in like, I don't know, 15, less than 10 minutes, that's for sure. Monsters. Let's make that folder stand out because I'm gonna need to jump in there a lot.
Oops.
Create. just want to be able to create an animation.
Uh-oh.
Can I not do that through here? Create asset, create animation. Here we go. Current pose. And we'll add it in the ghost folder. We'll call it the ghost idle animation, even though he's going to use that even when he's walking. All right. So it's currently at 1 frame. So let's add some frames. Asset details, here we go. So what we're going to want to do is grab this, frame 0, insert keyframe, and frame 2, we'll just move him 45 degrees, I think. Increments of 5, please. 45 degrees. Add a keyframe. Let's see how fast that looks. I would like that to be smoother.
Alrighty.
Here, let's lower the...
Baseball. No more baseball.
Let's make it half speed and see what that looks like.
At least not until a sub-story. But I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say that.
What if at frame 4, we add another 45-degree turn?
So what does the immovable belt do?
Oh, there we
With
go.
Heavy enemies like they were nothing. Ooh.
Look at that. That looks so good. I caved and bought Digimon. I see.
That's funny.
That's my buddy, Gio. Is it good? Or have you started playing it?
Oh, is Gio in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat. I don't think he has access to this channel.
Wow. Supporting Casey, but I'm sitting here playing Yakuza 0. You don't want to come support me?
Okay, so character mesh. Let's, instead of animation blueprint, use animation asset. Ghost idle. Oh my god, that looks so good.
It's okay, I'm doing nothing but mini games anyways.
Alright, so what if we change the enemy spawner logic real quick? And make it spawn ghosts. In my defense, it was $10 off. I'm downloading it right now. Hopefully it's good, right?
Exactly.
Oh my god, they look so good! I'm so glad that came out the way it did. The Unreal flickering is kind of weird. I do wonder if that's the animation asset, though. Let's see, Ghost Idle. So at 4 frames, it's rotated about 90 degrees. So what if we just add some additional frames to make it smoother? Frame 7, there we go. Okay, so on frame 6, let's have this buddy rotate another 45 degrees. And then on frame 8, one final 45-degree turn.
Ah, damn. I messed up the fever.
I definitely messed something up here. Okay.
I don't think I got the S. I think I only got an A. Yeah, 2-star. Damn.
Oh, did I just delete all my work? Yeah, I did. Okay. I keep getting the urge to play Pokemon, and this title is blowing Pokemon out of the water, so I guess I have to fulfill my other inner child that grew up watching the Digimon movie 100 times. Fair enough.
Dude, the Digimon movie went hard.
Greymon is too cool to this day, bro. I'll take your word for it. I didn't grow up with Digimon. That looks a lot smoother.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so let's see if that fixes for the weird stuff we saw earlier.
Gio, it's Friday night.
Looks like they're still freaking out, but I can't tell if that's the blueprint or if that's the animation. We can look into it during polishing. What matters is that the ghosts are now behaving appropriately.
Alright, I think I got the 3-star on that one. Yep.
Okay. You know what? I just remembered. I have a document saved on my Google Drive to document how we're doing on this game jam, and I have not been filling it out.
That's funny.
Let me open that real quick. Implementations. I'll rewatch the VOD for day 01. Let's fill out day 02. So, I know that we added weapon spread to our weapons. Weapon spread mechanic. The microphone is way too close to my face. Get out of here. What else did we do? Instructions unclear, document blank. Yeah, I mentioned it in day 1's game jam, but or sorry, last stream. I only had the ideas in my head. I did not actually write out a full document for what I was doing this time around, and I came up with the idea one day before the actual start of the game jam. And it was just literally like,
I did it.
What if Nikkei gameplay, but Halloween monsters, and it didn't go anywhere beyond that. I actually replayed Nikkei this morning so that way I could remember what kind of elements need to be in the game to be mechanically sound. I don't think I'm gonna add ultimates, but if we have time to add them and it makes sense to, I'll look into it. But hey, you know, we got the mechanic of you know, the player has a weapon and it has different stats and weapon spread. They can even reload. The enemies come on one of 3 rows and attack the player based on what row they're in. Well, they don't attack based on anything, they just attack, but we can work on that later. I still need to add bosses, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hear me out, super ghosts. Okay, but like, what is a super ghost, Gio?
It's a super ghost.
It's a super ghost. Yeah, no, fair enough.
Like, what's there not to understand? Ghosts, but super.
Okay,
Just write an S on its chest, and there you go.
Weapon parent. Did we do anything in the weapon parent aside from adding weapon spread? No. Oh, we introduced enemy spawners. I think that in the afterlife, ghosts can combine together or eat each other to become super ghosts. And then Awin said, a ghost of a hell diver.
That's funny.
Alright, added weapon spread mechanic, and then I'm just gonna add in parentheses what blueprints I added these in so I remember how to check this stuff later. Weapon parent BP. We introduced the enemy spawner. So created enemy spawner, and in it we created wave spawning format, and I'll put an extra note here, controlled by game mode. So we need to work more on the game mode later.
Oh, I need it. I forgot with multiple people, there's multiple boards.
Hear me out. The ghost of a common writer. Dude, that... Depending on which common writer, that guy's gonna be either extremely vengeful or extremely kind. Like, I don't know, Kusaka would probably be the best ghost to pull from since he just murders people who have good relationships. Right.
Rough.
Limited enemy spawns per wave. What else did we do in here? Oh, assigned target points / target rows for enemy navigation. Did we do anything else in the enemy spawner? No, we didn't. We did. That's all we did in the enemy spawner. Did we do anything in the enemy blueprints? I don't think we did. Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
He beat me, damn.
It can be summarized by just saying assigned target points / whoops. Target points / target rows for enemy navigation. Parentheses, enemy parent BP. And then we can open up Krita to talk about what we did in here. Designed monsters in Krita. Ghost. Face applied via... Actually, I'll talk about that in the blueprint. Gave ghosts 2 extra brain cells. They now form lines. This is true. They do form lines now. Okay, so we designed a ghost. Basic face and boss face. We designed a skeleton. We're gonna need to figure out how we're gonna do a boss on that one, but you know, we'll do that later. We did a werewolf.
A Y-wolf?
A what wolf? And then we designed a scarecrow. I still love games that have patch notes like that. I am the kind of person who loves reading patch notes on small things like that as well. Scarecrow. If you like looking at patch notes for games, or not patch notes, but like update feeds in Steam, where it's just the developers talking about concept art and 3D modeling and animating that they're doing to get a game ready, I highly recommend oh shoot, what was it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Do I have Steam open? I used to play a lot of it. I think it's still in early access. They said they're gonna aim for 1.0 this year or next year.
I barely beat him, Jesus.
Can I search by tags? Search by tags. Mecha or mechs. Am I blind? Where is it?
Am I blind?
Mass Builder. Mass Builder has tons of update feeds where they talk about like mech parts that they're introducing, enemy types that they are designing and animating. It's really cool to read that stuff. Returned Mayo MC Nugget his brain back. Don't ask. Oh, yeah, those kinds of patch notes are also fun. They always ask werewolf, but they never ask how is wolf. If you want to see comedy patch notes, look at Morning or Moonring. I'm sorry, Moonring. Okay, I'll check that out sometime later. All right, design monsters in Krita. And then modeled ghost. Or actually, let's just say this. Introduced ghost. And then we'll say set up ghost BP. Animate modeled ghost in Blender. Animated ghost in Unreal. You know what? Let's just do. I'll leave this running just so that way there's something to look at while I'm yapping. Oh, Unreal doesn't like it when I'm clicking in another window and this is running, huh? So much for that idea. Now you guys can look at the slideshow. Alright, Unreal. I see how it is. Animated ghost in Unreal. Created ghost BP. And added ghost to enemy spawner. Cool. That's not like a lot, but it's decent. It's a decent amount of work done today for 3.5 hours. Anywho, I'm going to unwind for the night. We'll pick this back up tomorrow around the same time. So if you want to keep up with this, you know, just tune in. And I'll see you guys next time.